Very much. And Nupur and the entire team, I wish I was there with you today. Unfortunately, I've had just too much travel and therefore have had to stay back. But thanks, Nupur, for making this possible and for me to be able to at least say hello to everyone via Zoom. And I know that you went through quite a hoop in order to make it happen. So, like I think Viju's story, mine too goes back to what 2019 and 2020, just before COVID, when Nupur approached and said, "Hey, we're going to start this entire thing. This is my dream. This is what I'd like to do." And I think we were one of the first to put up our hands and say absolutely. And for me, it was the perfect, state to be in, given that I had been with Everstone by then for around 4 years. And I was actively trying to push through a number of things. I was the only senior woman. Felt very strange to be among just a whole sea of men, especially when I came in from Disney, where gender was taken as, given. It didn't matter, whoever it was, may the best person be, and everyone was given an equal right. And I came into this industry and saw that it was primarily men, a lot of investment bankers. And what Nupur said really touched my heart. So we signed up, and I said, I'm going to be the key member to do it. As Everstone, and thank you, Nupur. And therefore, I think I echo the same as what the others have been saying year on year. Nupur just sends across the renewal and we just blindly renew. There is no question asked as to should we or should we not. As Everstone, we have been doing quite a few things since at least I came on board. One is we pushed ourselves to do some level of measurable gender KPIs, inclusive policies, creating enabling work environments, structured ESG reporting and accountability, and even looking at gender lens investing. But all of this was really stuck to our portfolio companies where I could make a difference because we're majority investors, so it was very easy for me to go in, mandate, and make it happen. At the fund level, however, we never really took this and made it happen. And that I think is where I would say Nupur and her team came in, truly at every stage, uh, nagging, saying, come and join the meetings. This is how we want to kind of identify what's happening. There are multiple small steps, and we did not even realize how that was helping us move step at a time within the fund. The first one that I remember Nupur and team started off with this whole measurement and accountability, which when, I asked my team, let's go, let's get this information out, there was so much of initial frustration because the information was not there. Then it was like, my God, we're not seeing this really make it, it's not changing. But the portfolio companies, we could make the change. So I think over a period of time, just making that numbers, the same Excel sheet being sent to us every 6 months and asked to kind of add on or say what's the change, I think starts changing mindsets. And therefore small steps make the biggest difference in life. And I think Nupur and her team of, I think, really committed people push through despite being pushed back. And I think that's fantastic, Nupur. Please keep going at it. The second thing was really the mentorship program, and I won't belabor on it. I think it's been said how important, how much of a change. I've been a mentor multiple times. We've also had a large number of our women that are coming up as mid-level go through the mentorship program as mentees, and they've all come out saying it's been a great experience. For me too, it was a great experience, but more than that, for them, it was a great experience because it gave them the opportunity to really sit down and have conversations with people from the industry who they would not otherwise have these deep conversations on. It also enabled us to start relooking at our own talent attraction and retention policies. And I think COVID helped a little bit with reference to flexible work, but the whole process of parental support, how do you really kind of ensure that women come in, but you're able to retain them and not just let them leave and slowly take them up the ladder, was another one that we started doing. And of course, nominated a large number of women leaders for leadership workshops, speaking opportunities that also give the ability of visibility and confidence. And it's not just senior women. In fact, more recently, we had one of our, young, much younger, aspiring and grow, a smart woman going in for one of the opportunities to speak. And she came out saying how she was so, I think, appreciative that she could have that conversation with people, that she could actually turn back and tell younger women or women who are at the analyst and the associate levels what really um, they should look forward to and what her journey has been. And I think it was a win-win for both. And lastly, I know Nupur and team have been working through the whole how do you get women on boards. And thank you, Nupur. We had a huge, I think we were challenged in terms of one of our portfolio companies. We said we do want a woman independent director, and Nupur made it happen. And we're now looking at I think, getting a lot more directors who are women on the boards of our portfolio companies using Winpe's network. With all the changes, Nupur, I must say, here are the numbers again, the numbers that you love. 2025 over 2024, we've been able to increase board level gender diversity. Even at the CXO level, this is within the fund. I think it's marginal, but it's going up. And overall, at the company level, which is across Everstone, we've seen quite a bit of a difference, 38 to 41%. Women is actually pretty good, of course. As you go down the ladder, and I know you keep pushing down at what level, this is still at junior levels, but it's still a change compared to where we were. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share. And thank you so much, Nupur.